Matt Dillahunty, Aaron Ra, you have said multiple times, you cannot believe in God because the evidence is not there. You cannot make yourself believe in God when you don't believe in God. You either believe it or don't. You have said people just can't make themselves believe. You can't just turn it off, on and off, whether you believe in God or not. You got to follow the evidence, right? And the evidence for you shows you there is no God. Well, guess what, Matt, Aaron, I cannot stop believing in God because the evidence won't let me. I do not like the fact that God torments people forever and ever and ever. That God hates people. I do not like this, but I cannot stop believing in this God. The evidence with Christianity, with God and Jesus have killed people for refusing to get saved when somebody presented the gospel to them. This is back in the early to mid 1900s when God's power was visible in the church because the church was holy to God. God killed people for not getting saved. Nowhere in history has Hinduism killed people for refusing to convert to it. Nowhere has Islam killed people for refusing to become Muslim. Nowhere has Mormonism killed people for refusing to become Muslim. Nowhere has Catholicism killed anyone, not a soul, for refusing to believe in the Virgin Mary. Only in Christianity. That's the evidence. And until you can debunk this evidence to my satisfaction, not just blowing it off and trying to say it never happened, until you can, I challenge you to research voodoo deaths. And maybe that will enlighten your minds. Until you debunk my evidence, R. Matt Dillahunty, you do not stand a snowball's chance in hell in changing my mind. I don't know. Maybe I want my mind to be changed, but you're gonna have to present the fucking evidence. And right now, the evidence for me is that Jesus is real. God is an angry God. If I do not believe in Him, He is gonna kill me and burn me forever and ever and ever. He might not kill me now, but wait till I die. He'll have me in His hand and He'll burn me forever and ever and ever. Are you game to trying to debunk my evidence? Are you smart enough to debunk my evidence? Or are you just, or does your intelligence run out of gas when it gets to my arguments? Because do my arguments when you're alone, when you haven't got your powerful atheist friends around you to bolster you up in your belief in non-belief. Do my arguments make you worry a little bit? If you are on your deathbeds, would this evidence make you wonder, hey, am I going to hell? Please debunk my evidence, and please listen to it without interrupting so you can get the full force of it. And please do some research. Maybe I want my mind to be changed. Right now, I believe in God, but I'm angry at Him. I hate Him for making me a loser. I hate God for making me unsexy. For making my arms short. No, I do not deny Him. I do not deny Him. I feel the need to believe in Jesus. But why do I keep believing in Jesus? Well, I know there was no Moses. I know there was no Adam and Eve. Those stories were made up. And how can Jesus be real when He met Moses and Elijah on Mount of Transfiguration, there was no fucking Moses. I rationalize. I say what I say is the disciples identified him as Moses and Elijah. They never said, Jesus never said it was Moses and Elijah. I can't stop believing in Jesus. I dare not stop believing in Jesus. And with the evidence, even if I wanted to stop believing in Jesus, I can't. I just can't do it any more than you can start believing in God from the evidence you got. So are you game to help? Are you smart enough to help me? Are you kind enough? Because I kind of want to kill myself. I'm afraid of going to hell, but at least if there was no hell, if I knew I was never going to get my hair transplants, if I knew I was never going to get my cosmetic surgery, if I knew my songs were never going to be played by mainstream, I'd fucking kill myself. I would OD. I got the perfect way to do it too. I'd OD on sleeping pills, live streaming, so I wouldn't have to die alone. So y'all could at least see me die, and I would not go alone.